Ramirez pressuring, swipes it away from behind. She's got wide open space. Cooney closing quickly. Cooney Williams couldn't catch her, and Ramirez will lay it in. And Hazel now into double figures with 11, with 7. So Pepperdine into the bonus as Ramirez drills one from downtown. Casual three-pointer. After back-to-back road losses, they come into Gersten and go 6-1 here at home as the crowd gives applause and the clock winds down. Dee Johnson will take the last couple bounces, and that'll be the final score, 65-47. Hi, Coach. You look up at that scoreboard, and then this was a wild one. You had a 16-point lead in the first half, and then it went away.
Yeah.
Tell me about this game, how you saw it.
Well, I thought we came out with a real sense of purpose, sense of urgency, you know, feeling really good, taking care of business, playing hard, getting some easy baskets. You know, but any conference game, you know, nobody's going to lay down and fall down. And sure enough, they came back. I thought we got a little soft with our defensive pressure there about the last 10 minutes of the first half, and they climbed back in it, which is you can't relax. And I felt like we just took some breaks and let them kind of come back in. And we talked at halftime about how we talked about playing 40 minutes, and we didn't do that the first half. We didn't play 20 minutes. We came back out the second half, and I thought we didn't play maybe 20 minutes, but we played pretty tough, probably 18 of those 20 minutes. So, and I'm as surprised as anybody when I look at the final score.
Yeah, it was a wild one. You have done this all season, trying to press the tempo, get steals. You're leading the conference right now in steals per game amongst conference teams. That wasn't really happening in the first half. What did you change, or what did you talk about at halftime? Because the defense then started to create offense. You were able to extend this lead.
Yeah, that is so true, and that's exactly what we talked about at halftime. We talked about sometimes we go harder in practice, and that's what we talked about. Like, why are we not going as hard right now as we did in practice this whole week? Because it's that one step difference. You can either allow a pass and they can run everything they want, or you can deny those passes, make things a little more difficult, get a deflection, get a hand on it, and that gave us some more intensity, some more momentum. And I thought once we started really pressuring, and I'm going to tell you, I thought Pruitt was the huge difference maker in that second half. She had 2 quick fouls, didn't play as much, and I thought that hurt us in the first half. Second half, she was pressuring that kid the whole game, which allows us to get up and actually deny passes and really get into what we wanted to do defensively, and they weren't able to get the ball inside, which they were able to do in the first half.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't see her stats because they don't show up in the scorebook, but you're
exactly right.
She's an incredible defender. And talk about the play of your freshman again. Barnes coming off that career high at Wyoming in the loss, puts up 10 points tonight, and then you get a dominant effort again from Cowling with a huge double-double, 19 and 15, after she had kind of a lackluster game on the road. What are these players, what are you looking for them to do as with the experience and the youth as you go into this next conference game?
Well, you know, what makes a great team is when different people step up, and I think we saw a little bit of that tonight. I think Chelsea is now, we're figuring out Chelsea a little bit more, and Chelsea's figuring out her role and what she needs to bring to us. And she's been really confident, really aggressive the last couple games. I thought Alex tonight was the calming, steady force that we need her to be. You know, not super flashy, just steady, solid, knocking shots down. Tonight was a huge, huge night for her. And then Hazel, you know, had a little tough the first half, a little tough shooting, came back, I thought was much more steady and composed the second half, making better decisions. You know, but I tell you what, we had so many people come in. Danny Lenore, first game back, and she gave us, how many minutes did she play?
Don't have it.
She probably played 5 or 6 minutes, and in that time, I thought she got a couple steals, a couple deflections, and made great decisions. So I tell you what, that gives us one more guard in a rotation, keeping people fresh. I thought she was huge, and I really think everybody who came in, Emily, Lex, I mean, everybody did something great tonight. And that, as we continue, you know, it's going to be a dogfight like this every night, and I know that. But let me tell you something. It's been 4 long years since we beat Pepperdine, so I'm really
feel good.
It does. I'm telling you, it feels amazing, and I know how excited they are in the locker room.
Awesome. I'm going to let you get in there and talk to them. You got St. Mary's coming up on Saturday. Any thoughts on them?
Well, I mean, they're very, very good. They're very steady. They run a lot of ball screens. That's you know, the primary offense that they run. We're going to have to, once again, it's going to be tempo. It's going to be tempo and rebounding because they've got some big kids. They play very, very hard. It's going to be another dogfight. And you know what? We just got to take care of business one game at a time and one possession at a time. And I thought the second half, that's what we did.
Congratulations on a good victory tonight and
Thank
your
you.
first West Coast Conference win.
Thank you so much.